Welcome to part 5 of our 27-day adventure around Sri Lanka. We were travelling in September, so our journey took us mostly to the north, centre and east of the country, away from the southern area which is in monsoon season. We have seen so much and now it was time to make our way back, first visiting Arugam Bay and Galle. Subscribe to see the rest of our amazing journey. We're travelling with our private driver from Ella to Arugam Bay. It was a relatively short journey and, like the rest of Sri Lanka, very scenic along the way. There were immediate signs that we were getting closer to the coast when surfboards started to appear on scooters and tuk-tuks. Then there it was, the beautiful coastline appeared. We would be staying in Hideaway, a beautiful heritage resort that delivers rustic comfort and tranquil gardens, but is also right in the centre of Arugam Bay and a stone's throw from the beach. Our room was in the main area of the heritage home. The room was spacious and comfortable and nicely decorated, keeping the rustic feel, but luckily there was still air conditioning as it was super hot here. The bathroom was also spacious and had a great shower. There was also plenty of room to store bags, so the room felt comfortable all of the time. This hotel also had filtered drinking water that we could get from reception. This was so nice and it saved us buying plastic bottles from the shops. Breakfast was also included in the price and it was downstairs in the restaurant. We then hit the beach. It was so fun to see the tuk-tuks filled with surfboards. Arugam Bay is renowned for surfing and at every corner there are surf shops and small cafes. We aren't surfers, but we love being at the beach and swimming. While we were there, the surf was really strong. It did make it difficult to swim, however, there are plenty of cafes to enjoy, and just being at the beach is relaxing. This cafe was called Salty Swami's, a cafe we visited more than once for its great food, coffee, and beautiful ocean views. With the ocean a bit too rough to easily swim, we headed to the hotel's tranquil pool to relax and cool off. At night, Arugam Bay comes to life. There's a main high street with tons of restaurants and cafes all lit up with fresh seafood on display. A short drive by car or tuk-tuk down the coast takes you to Elephant Rock. After a short climb, you've got to the top and there was an amazing lookout down the coast. Down below you could see surf lessons and local surfers lined up in the waves. This is also a great spot if you want to see the sunset. We really enjoyed our time in Arugam Bay and now it was time to take the long journey to Galle. This is when having a private driver really helped, as public transport was limited and a tuk-tuk would have taken a long time. Galle is a historic, vibrant coastal city on Sri Lanka's southwest coast. Famous for its 16th century UNESCO-listed Galle Fort, which features Dutch colonial architecture, cobblestone streets and a lovely lighthouse. It really felt like we were being transported back in time as we walked through the gates of the fort. The streets were lined with shops and restaurants. We immediately liked it. However, it was super hot, so we made our way to the convenience store to find refreshments and snacks. One of the main brands of supermarket in Sri Lanka is Cargill's. These are great and often have good prices and tons of variety. If you're looking for an isotonic drink for hydration, we can recommend these by Yeti. They look artificial, but they do have some really good ingredients and are good for hydration. For our hotel, we chose location over a luxurious stay. It was clean and tidy and it had amazing aircon. But the real winner was the location, being right in the centre of the fort and everything was walking distance. After cooling down, it was time to explore. There were tuk-tuks and shops at every turn. It was so much fun. We then made our way back to the fort wall and saw the historic lighthouse. The lighthouse is 26.5 metres high, which is 87 feet. The lighthouse that stands here today was built by the British in 1939, but there have been lighthouses in this site since 1848. We really love the palm trees that grow around it. It made the whole area feel tropical, but also quite strange being such a European feel at the same time. You can walk all the way around the fort walls. Below are small bays and beaches that the locals and visitors swim in. Like most places, it can get very busy and also very hot during the midday, so getting out in the morning or the late afternoon is recommended, especially the sunsets, which are beautiful. Although we were in Galle for just one night, we really enjoyed our time here. You can feel the mix of Asian and as well as European history and culture. The bougainvillea climbing the walls and cobbled streets, you could feel like you've been transported to Greece, and then on the next corner, you're back on the Sri Lankan coast. We'd highly recommend a short visit. The food is also really nice. One day we had a great traditional curry, the next we enjoyed a delicious stone-baked pizza. There was something for everyone. Join us in part 6 as we reach our last stop, Colombo. We visit the Red Mosque, the bustling markets, and stay in an amazing 5-star hotel overlooking the city. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching Date with Paradise Travel Adventures.